Owls, welcome back to another episode of FAU Paradise News. I'm Imani Marable.
And I'm Galansky Jean Gillis. Halloween seems to be approaching fast here at FAU, but you know what's scarier than ghosts? Not getting your OwlFest tickets before they run out. This event is taking place on November 8th, 2018. The concert will feature 21 Savage and Juicy J, and tickets are $21 and can be found in the Student Union.
Speaking of performances, FAU will be hosting their 8th annual drag show on Saturday, October 27th at the Barricade Auditorium from 8 to 11 p.m. Students are free, but guests will have to purchase their tickets for $10.
If you're stuck without plans on Halloween night, the Borough will be having a trick-or-treat celebration on October 31st from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. They will be having their second annual costume contest with some spooky treats.
Don't forget to start looking at the department course schedule for the spring of 2019 classes. Registration for students starts on October 29th. For more information about the dates and times, check out the FAU Registrar's website. Now on to sports.
Welcome to OWL TV Sports, where we got you covered with everything you need to know about FAU sports this week. Let's start with women's volleyball. The Lady Owls took a road trip to Texas, where they swept UTEP Miners 3-0 on Friday, but took a tough 1-3 loss against UTSA on Sunday. The team kicks off the second half of its Conference USA schedule at home this weekend, against Southern Miss on Friday and Charlotte on Sunday. Fans are encouraged to wear pink to Friday's game, as is the school's annual Dig Pink match to raise breast cancer awareness. Switching gears to men's soccer, the team suffered another double overtime loss in their last outing, falling 2-1 against the UAB Blazers. They'll try to bounce back this Friday as they head down to Miami to take on FIU. Women's soccer also went in a double overtime, but ended in a scoreless tie. Not to fret though, because on Senior Day, Sunday, the girls came away with a 1-0 victory in their final home game of the season. Their next game is at North Texas on Friday. Coming fresh off a bye week, the FAU football team is going on the road this Saturday, where they will take on conference rival Marshall. The game kicks off at 2:30 and will air on CBS Sports Network. Finally, let's talk about the Owls and the pros. Over in Cleveland, Browns kicker Greg Joseph was a perfect 2-for-2 on field goals in his game against the LA Chargers, which solidified his role as the starter. That's it for the Owl Sports Update. I'm Ryan Kennelly. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Ryan. In national news, it's been a week since Hurricane Michael made its way into Florida's Panhandle and up to Virginia. The death toll is unofficially at 32. Authorities fear that the number can rise after the cleanup effort is done. The co-founder of Microsoft, Paul Allen, has died from complications of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma on Monday, October 15, 2018. He was an investor, entrepreneur, and philanthropist.
Election time is here, and if you are registered, the dates for early voting will be from October 27th to November 3rd. The general election will take place on November 6th, 2018. As promised, we will be reading the last 6 amendments.
Amendment 7 would provide college tuition for the survivors of first responders and military members killed on duty, and require university trustees to agree by 2/3 supermajority to raise college fees. Amendment 8 was struck from the ballot by the state Supreme Court on September 9th. Amendment 9 is a ban on oil and gas drilling in state-owned waters and prohibits vaping on enclosed indoor workspaces.
Amendment 10 prohibits counties from abolishing certain local offices, changes start dates of legislative sessions, and adds an executive office and an executive department to the Constitution. Amendment 11 will cause the Constitution to remove some language and repeals a provision saying that changes to criminal statute are not retroactive. Amendment 12 prohibits officials from lobbying for compensation while in office and 6 years after. Amendment 13 prohibits betting on dog races. Thank you to the Miami Herald for this information. Now, on to Alexandra with the entertainment news.
Hey Owls, it's Alexandra Reed. Welcome to our new entertainment segment, keeping you up to date with everything in pulp culture. The royal family is getting bigger and bigger. Meghan Markle, Duchess of Sussex, and Prince Harry have announced that they are expecting a bundle of joy in spring of 2019. News broke on Monday morning after the Kensington Palace made the announcement on their Twitter account. Will we expect a Prince Charming or a pretty princess? Pippa Middleton, younger sister of Kate Middleton, Duchess of Cambridge, just gave birth to a healthy baby boy on October 16th. Weighing 8 pounds and 9 ounces, a representative from the Kensington Palace announced that Kate and William are thrilled for their new nephew. Princess Eugenie of York just tied the royal knot this week, marrying Jack Brooksbank at the Windsor Castle. Many celebrities such as Naomi Campbell, Demi Moore, and Robbie Williams attended the royal event. Enough of the royals. Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson have called their engagement off. It has been a tough year for Ariana after the Manchester bombing at her concert, losing 22 fans and losing her former boyfriend Mac Miller to a drug overdose last month. In the light of Mac Miller, his family has decided to host a benefit concert headlining some of his close and famous friends, such as Chance the Rapper, SZA, Travis Scott, and much more. The concert is taking place on Halloween night in Los Angeles at the Greek Theater. Proceeds will go towards a fund created in Mac Miller's memory called the Mac Miller Full Circle Fund. A Star is Born starring singer Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper did amazing for the past 2 weeks, making $100 million in just 12 days. Rotten Tomatoes has rated the film 89% and IMDb rated it an 8.4 out of 10. That's all for this week's entertainment news. Remember to keep it real. Back to you guys.
Well, that's all the news we have for you this week. Thank you for joining us and have a wonderful weekend. Signing off for FAU Paradise News, I'm Imani Marable.
And I'm Galansky Jean Gillis. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our social media. Stay spooky, owls!